I'm Craig from Photonic, talking to Andrew from Cheese on Toast about my new album, Riff Mountains. Yeah, I made this album all with one beat. I was sitting in my room in London and I was playing with a metronome and I thought, oh man, and I narrowed it down to just this one tempo that I really liked. That was just a trip out basically, and I really enjoyed it. And then I discovered that a lot of my old songs could also be played at this one rhythm as well. And I just went from there and I just started writing around this one beat. And I really started to enjoy it more and more, and I still do. And I don't know, I might even make another album like this.
But with the same beat or with another one?
No, pretty much the same beat. I mean, I might embellish it a little bit, or it just works so well over a 4 count or an 8 count or a 16 count. There's no waltzes, I've had to cut a few waltzes out. I've had to cut a few 10 counts out. But no, and then I just got on this little drum thing that I downloaded for free, and I started to sequence it out, and I don't know, there was a few influences going on in there, but I don't know, then I just got it back onto some kind of I got some better software, and I got some better drum samples, and I started to tune it up. I mean, it took a couple of years basically, not exactly working every day on it or anything, but yeah, the end result, I just cooked up about 10 or so different variations of this, or kind of variations on themes for sure. I mean, I used to be in Photonic used to be a power trio. It was me, a bass player, and a drummer, and we used to rock out, influenced by, your grungy kind of stuff, your Nirvana, your Soundgarden. But time ticks on, and I was renting out paddle boats in Battersea Park, and I heard this guy busking one day, and he had all these rhythms, programmed in, so he had to play everything at the exact right time to make the song work. And I thought, well, I don't want to be locked into these kind of rhythms and how a song goes, in concrete. So I just wanted to have something that just looped over, and I wanted something that looped over that you didn't necessarily hear. So it'd be like a perpetual rhythm machine. And and that's when I just started mucking around with it. Yeah, I made it to make it. I made it to get these songs done. I wanted to have Riff Mountains. I wanted to have a couple of songs from the past. There's a couple there from 2003. Most of them are really though from just the last year, made from little kind of hummings, and it just gradually gets built up. And it was a really enjoyable process. It took a while, but had a really great time. Really, yeah. The process of making it, I don't know, it was really organic. I just chipped away at it. I could just work on songs, and then if I got tired of doing that part, I could just work on another part of another song. And things could be modular in a way. I could, because it's all going at this one tempo, it's all going at this one rhythm, I could abandon whole songs and just take one little part of one song and start a whole new song with it and keep it rolling. Or I could record all these kind of seemingly random parts and then sometimes play them all back together again, and I would have something, and I could take a little bit of that, and but as far as finishing it, I got it up to a stage where I thought, oh yeah, this is good. This is about this time last year, but then I was like, no, I still want to make it more, make it bigger, faster, whatever. And so yeah, another 6 months, another 2 songs, and just, I don't know, semi-professional sound engineers, man.
So at what point did you know, okay, this is it?
Just when the deadline came to hand the fucking thing in. One of the big differences because some of the songs, well, two of the songs are from back in 2003, 2004. See, I was still, my whole process was still on cassette until 2008, when I, bought a little digital recorder and started to actually, be able to have a little bit more direct access to the music and be able to muck around with it. But up until then, it was just all on cassette or all in my head, and or just all on the page. So that was a pretty big difference, really, going digital. Doesn't necessarily make it any easier. It makes it more convenient. Digital's a convenient backup to analog, that's for sure. But yeah, it. And of course, then you got the beat, which is, of course, is all digital. So yeah, inspiration all the time. I mean, and the process. The good stuff kind of bubbles up. Just getting hammered. Just getting fucking hammered, and the stuff that I enjoy then tends to be the stuff that makes it through. And the stuff that I don't enjoy at that moment doesn't make it through or gets put on the back burner, and maybe, because it does take a little while, and I can look back over the stuff that I've done over the last 10 years and still pick up little bits of it and go, oh, that actually isn't too bad. I wonder why I didn't use that before. And there it is. I can make a song out of it straight away. So I'm glad for that. I'm glad I've got this this process going. Really enjoy it. It's like a process of elimination coupled with the process of just getting hammered. Yep. So now that the album's out there, I'm practicing a little bit more. I'm kind of relearning a couple of the songs and learning how to play and sing them at the same time, which some of them are harder than others for that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to try to get out there and play a couple of gigs. Maybe try and find a couple of bands that want an easy opener. I don't have the drums or anything to have to, share or break up and break down between sets. Or an easy closer, I can close a night pretty good too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Make a couple of bookings hopefully over the next couple of months into the next year. Yeah man, here's the album. Riff Mountains. Really proud of the booklet. Dig that shit. I took all the photos. Oh man. Really like those lyrics. Bit of Cambodia there. Way, look at that crap. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Craig from Photonic. Cheers, Andrew.